Alright, so I'm just on my way back. Got 2 more stops to make. And yeah, so got my big orange. Make sure I don't lose my big orange. Check out my big orange. That was it. I got paid with an orange today. I got cash too, but the bonus tip was the orange. That's awesome. Especially an orange that size. That thing's huge. I was like loaded with vitamin C. All the way from Florida. That's what my dad said when he was a kid, like back in the 50s or whatever. Like getting an orange was like a major treat. You know, like, cause like, you know, we're in Canada, right? You didn't have an ample supply of bananas and oranges on a regular basis back then. You know, cause like you'd get them, but you know, like refrigerated, you know, semi trucks were, you know, not quite as prevalent as they are today. What they call reefers, you know, not the type of reefers you're thinking of, but it's called a reefer, and it's a 53-foot trailer with a refrigeration in it. And what's wrong with that car? That's what hauls your food from Mexico to Alaska. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's the only way they're able to do it. Now, if the reefer breaks down, the refrigeration goes. Big money lost. It's all that fresh food, right? I can imagine they must have to do a lot of sterilization of those things. You think like all the bugs and everything that get, you know, brought in with food and stuff like that, right? So they have to probably spray those. I still didn't call him back. Well, he didn't call me back, so I don't know what he's doing. So for that drywall job. But yeah, it's like oh, cow. Oh no, cows are lying down. It means it's gonna rain. They're calling for flurries. Snow, okay. I don't want any more rain. It's an El Nino year, so we get this corner, if you take it really fast when it's slippery, you go, woo! You'll go around in circles. I've seen it happen a few times. My buddy spun out with his dad's little short box one time. There's a little Chevy short box there. He's like, watch this. He put it in second or third gear and he nailed it. We went, what? It's like, what are you doing? That was funny. That was really funny. Oh, yeah. Spun out good. Yeah, just like did like complete helicopter. More gas. Gotta go in there. Get some welding stuff. My dad bought a welder. We haven't tried it yet. Just a little flux core welder. Good for repairing stuff, but you need the gas welder if you want to do body work. I know I do flux core welds, blah blah blah, and trust me, I can do a nice flux core weld. But if you're doing body work, okay, there's a caveat. Do you want it to look good or like a dog's breakfast? You know what I mean? If you want to look like a dog's breakfast, stick with the flux core welder. But if you want it to look nice, you have to use the gas welder. The gas doesn't weld as hot because it's CO2 argon cooling it, but you get the nicest bead. Like there's almost like no slag off of it. It's not like the flux core is not as bad as say like a stick welder with you know, like where you have to knock the flux core slag off of it when you're done. But with the flux core, it's still pretty dirty. You get splatter. You get a lot of splatter, and then you got to grind it, right? So you're just making more work for yourself. Buy the gas welder. It's body steel. It doesn't need to be that. You know, the flux core is meant for penetrating and stuff like that. But yeah, it is what it is. It's just you have to rent the argon CO2 bottle. So, which if you don't weld a lot, you'll have it for a long